welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese, I'm about to give you a random review, and oh my god, what a review this is going to be. Yesterday I saw probably one of the most amazing, the most epic, probably one of the most gruesome, and also one of the most intense films I have seen, probably in a long time, and also one of the most beautiful since Life of Pi. Probably the most brutal, probably since Saving Private Ryan. The most epic, probably since Gladiator. That's what I'm trying to sort of compare these films to. I'm talking about The Revenant. The Revenant starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy. This film is amazing. If you haven't seen The Revenant, then this is a must-see movie for you. So I'm going to review this film right now. Just so you know, there might be some spoilers when I talk about this film. So it's best that you go and see the film first, then watch this review. It's amazing, by the way, so before you turn off your YouTube channels and run off to the cinema, it's amazing, go and see it. Okay, now time for the review. So, The Revenant, what's it all about? The Revenant tells the story about a man called Hugh Glass, which actually did exist. This is based on a true story. It's basically set in the 1800s where the Americans were sort of like on a mission to search for gold or search for some sort of like revolution or something. And also they were attacking the Native Americans, and the Native Americans were attacking them. So it's kind of like a war story. However, during this event, the men are attacked by Native Americans and they escape on a boat. Only there's like probably just 10 of them that have survived so far. And then during this quest, Leonardo DiCaprio, who is, by the way, the most excellent tracker of the group, decides that they have to leave the boat to set it off to the river so the Native Americans think they're still on the boat to distract them while they sneak off back into a fort. Unfortunately, during the trek, Leonardo DiCaprio gets separated from his friends, or gang, or whatever, because not every one of them is friends, but unfortunately, when he gets separated, he gets attacked by a grizzly bear. And then that is when the fun begins. Sort of. But then also the fun begins when Tom Hardy's character wants Leonardo DiCaprio's character to die, so he tries to kill him, and then he instead kills his son. So then Leonardo DiCaprio is out for revenge. And then the whole film is kind of like a Tom Hanks Castaway film where he's trying to survive in the woods and he's hunting and he's making fire and his beard is growing a bit more and something like that. But this is where he's actually injured. He's been mauled almost half to death by a grizzly bear, clawed, scratched, throat cut, everything like that. And he's out there in the woods, cold, alone. But this film is just incredible. I mean, the cinematography as well in this film is absolutely incredible. Like the whole thing where the camera goes through in the first shot and then you see like the Native Americans attack the guys and the guys attack the Native Americans and the camera's going through this one big long shot. It's incredible. The director of the film of The Revenant did Birdman and he tried to do that whole one shot thing. The Revenant is not really like that, but there are definitely some shots which definitely like follow the sort of Birdman's trail of this one long shot thing. That's basically where the director's style goes for. Also, most of all, that I really want to talk about is that Leonardo DiCaprio's performance in this film is also just mind-blowing. And the question is, does he deserve an Oscar for this film? Fuck yeah, he deserves an Oscar for this film. I mean, out of all the characters he's played and everything, he deserved an Oscar years ago, but this is a film that he must win an Oscar for, and I 100% agree that he must. Yeah, he's won a Golden Globe for it, bravo for him, but an Oscar needs to be given to him. I swear to God, if the Oscars don't give Leonardo DiCaprio, a Oscar, then they are literally not watching any films. I think they're just literally looking at the trailers going, yeah, just give him the Oscar, or no, just give him the Oscar. They need to actually watch the movies and see how Leonardo DiCaprio is good at being an actor. He deserved an Oscar years ago, so he needs one now. But most of all, I want to talk about one particular scene in The Revenant, which is the bear scene. Now, when there was a rumour, just before the film came out, everyone was saying that apparently Leonardo gets raped by the bear. That is not true. Leonardo DiCaprio does not get raped by a bear. He gets attacked by a bear, mauled by a bear, scratched by a bear, bitten by a bear, but nothing sexual, nothing dirty, nothing 50 Shades of Grey, shall we say. Basically, there's just no sex in it whatsoever. Like, literally, the whole film is literally brutal. There's no love, there's no sex, there's no anything like that. It's just literally brutal. That's what it's all about. So basically that's what the film is pretty much most of about. You know, Leonardo DiCaprio is out for revenge for, you know, his son's death. Not just that as well, he's got to survive in the woods, and also it's about sort of finding yourself as well. This is what the whole film is all about. It's literally about finding yourself and seeing that the strength you have if you think you haven't got it, and also the fact that there's a fight and a chance for hope. That's what I'm trying to say. But The Revenant is just all that. It's just an epic masterpiece. It's such a great film. And also what was funny as well is that many critics did see this film and said, 2.5 hours long, looks pretty boring. It's not boring at all. This film was just incredible. To be honest, when I was watching this film, time flew by. It was kind of like watching a film that was actually 1 hour and 45 minutes. It felt more like a 2-hour movie than a 2 hours and 35. So there was actually no boringness about it. It just keeps on going. And every time you think there's a nice quiet scene, there's no nice quiet scene. It's literally just full of action and brutalness, pretty much. So anyway, if you have seen The Revenant, what did you guys think about it? And does Leonardo DiCaprio deserve that Oscar? Does the bear deserve the Oscar? No, I'm joking. I'm only joking. You don't have to comment about that. But yeah, seriously, comment and subscribe, guys, and let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this random review. If you haven't seen The Revenant and you're okay with spoilers, then yes, go and see it. Go and see the film. If you haven't seen the film yet and you wanted to see this review but you couldn't and now you've gone off to the cinema, then do that. But if you have seen the film and you've seen this review, then well done. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I've explained what you thought about the film as well. If you didn't like the film, then fair enough. That's your choice. But I personally loved it. So yeah, does Leonardo DiCaprio deserve an Oscar? And do you think this film is amazing? Just comment and let me know, guys. And I'll be back with more random reviews and everything else. And I am Reese. I've just given you an amazing random review. See you later, guys.